Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and it's ladies' night. We've had the gays on many a times, but it's time to talk to the lesbians. Like, what is their lifestyle like? What is the bull people throw at them just because they're lesbian? Well, we're gonna dive into that. But first, I need a drink in my hand, and Alicia's back behind the bar. What you got, boo?
I got you a pillow princess today.
A pillow princess.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, how appropriate and how gorgeous. And actually, you're gonna join us on the couch because
I am.
You and your girlfriend are here.
Yes, yes, we are.
What I didn't share is that I've got two sets of couples here, so the drama and mess is ready for me. So let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Well, I tease drama and mess, but I don't know if that's accurate. Let's talk to my friends, shall we? We've got Markel back. Now she's on the couch.
I know, right? Excited.
With her girlfriend, Jules. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
We've got Daniela, who happens to be Alicia's partner. I've never had the privilege of having two couples on at once, so I'm very excited.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, lesbians.
Yes.
I feel like there are different types of lesbians, right? Like you always hear about the butch, and that's basically all you hear about. So what are the different kinds of lesbians? And do you identify as one?
I identify as a femme.
A femme.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm like the more feminine, the girly girl, like in the relationship. So, yeah.
Okay.
So I identify as a stud.
A stud.
Yeah.
So like, you have a stud and you have a dyke.
Okay.
It's a huge difference between those. As a stud, I'm still in tune with like my more feminine side. You know,
Okay.
like I dress, you know how I dress. I dress comfortable. You know, I'm not with the feminine look. However, when you get in the bedroom, it's kind of a different story.
Baby.
When you talk about the dyke in a sense, they kind of just full blown think that they're really a guy.
Got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? So they kind of more so act as like a touch me not. They don't really do certain things. So like, get into that, but I identify as stud.
Okay, got you. Okay, so I've heard femme, dyke, stud. Daniela.
So I would say I'm a femme, but I don't dress as feminine like as her. So kind of in between femme and stem, just depending on how I'm feeling that day.
Stem?
Yeah.
Okay, stem I assume is...
It's kind of like in between.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Got you.
So like some days you could be feminine, some days you're like a stud. So you
Yeah.
go back and
So
forth.
like I'll wear like tomboy clothes, but I'll still put on my makeup,
face.
you know?
We share a lot of clothes.
Yeah, I'm wearing her pants right now.
Okay, Alicia, what about you?
Kind of along with what Jules was saying, but I definitely am I'm more masculine, more mask.
More mask.
And then I wasn't sure if I was gonna say dyke or not, because a lot of people are like, don't say that word, you know, like.
Oh, is
but
it
I literally say
offensive?
that if I'm talking about myself, like I call myself a dyke. Like,
dyke.
I don't really say mask. Mask is more like a new word that people are coming up
Yeah.
with right now.
Okay.
Because it's just short for masculine.
Masculine. And are there any other terms for...
I think we really
Lesbian
hit all
side.
of
Yeah,
those.
we had pretty much all of them right here. So
Wow, I love it. We got a diverse crowd here. Perfect. Okay, so when it comes to actually embracing who you are, how long did it take for you to decide, like, I'm definitely a lesbian and I'm definitely gonna see this lifestyle out and not stay in a closet or not be on TV talking about it?
I did not come out until like my sophomore year of high school.
Of high school.
But I feel like I was a very sheltered child a little bit. So when I was in middle school and like a lot of my friends were like, oh, I'm bi, and they'd like kiss girls and things, and I'd be like, what the like, I like didn't know if I liked it or if I was scared because I didn't know what it meant. So like when I like grew up, matured, went through like different experiences, I would date guys. I'd had boyfriends, but like I was like very low key, like I think I'm into girls, and like finally like understanding what that meant, and I think actually like having a crush on a girl for the first time was kind of gave you a little bit more confidence. But it took me until like after high school, I think, until I finally like started dressing more masculine and being like more myself, more comfortable in my body and my sexuality and everything.
Wow.
Okay,
Damn.
so
Okay.
I think I became bi-curious. I'm not bi though. In junior high, you know, Truth or Dare came out, and that's when I realized, you know, I might be into girls. And then my freshman year, I met someone that was very much, you know, lesbian and not afraid to be themselves. And they took a liking to me, so it was more easy for me to come out. I just kind of like came out without saying anything. I didn't feel like I needed to. But in terms of being comfortable, it took me a while, just because when you do come out, you always face those repercussions of people judging you, calling you names. So I feel like that's still a struggle sometimes, but I feel like I'm pretty out there now. I mean, it'll always be uncomfortable when people say things about you or call you slurs or, you know, are visibly uncomfortable with you and just who you are. But it's just something that you learn to embrace with time.
Right.
Yeah.
So with me, growing up, I've always been tomboyish, so I've always liked to, you know, kind of put on boy clothes and things like that. So I think I kind of started realizing I was a little curious in the 7th grade whenever this girl like constantly came onto me. And like growing up, people would always assume that I like girls because of the way I dress. And I'm like, no, like I'm boy crazy. But when I got in 7th grade, like I had this girl like she kept coming on to me and I was just like, I wonder how would that be? Like I kind of already fit the genre of it, but I was scared of my mom, honestly. Like I was like, if I come out, like I know that's gonna be a headache.
Right.
But then 8th grade came and I was trying to convince myself that I liked boys still. So I was dating this guy and I still had this girl coming on to me. And so eventually, like, we started dating undercoverly. And
While you were still dating homeboy?
yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, during the 8th grade, because I was still trying to figure it out, you know. And then, like, 8th grade summer, going into my 9th grade year, my mom actually found out. So she, like, sat me down and she's like, what are you? Like, what do you like? And I was just like, I don't know. Like, I need to think about it. So I actually sat there, thought about it. I wrote her a note and I was just like, right now, this is what I'm trying. I don't know if this is gonna be my life forever, but this is me, this is who I am, and yeah, from here on out, like I'm probably gonna dress like this forever. And she was like, okay, have at it. And it was rough at the beginning, but then
Of course.
as you know, as time went on, like she's like, you're my child, I'm gonna love you for like regardless. So that made me more comfortable. So the more comfortable I got with it and that she got with it, the more it started showing. Like it's like I went from taking girl clothes and making them look boyish to like literally going in the boy section and shopping. And my mom would like buy me clothes and she would come home like, hey, look what I bought you. And I'm like, oh shoot, like this is cool. Like let's keep it going.
Wow,
You know?
that's awesome.
So yeah, that was my coming out story.
I love it. All right, Markel, I know we didn't hear from you. So coming up next, we're gonna hear Markel's coming out story. And of course, I gotta ask if any of them hit the gold star status. We'll discuss more when we come back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I've got the lesbians with me, 2 couples up in here. We got Markel, we've got Jules, we've got Daniela and Alicia. And they've all shared them embracing who they are, except for Markel. So Markel, what was your journey into like owning your lesbianism?
I think in the latter part, I've become more confident with it. Of course, like I've dated guys just to not have to deal with like the stigmas and like it's just easier. So you just kind of go with the flow. But I hated it, obviously. But like I was kind of forced to come out. Like in high school, I was kind of bullied by it. I lost a lot of friends.
What? This is awful. Did all of you deal with some sort of bullying?
A little. I wouldn't say like, not anything that like changed me as a person or anything like
Gotcha.
that. But there was definitely some people that were super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I don't want to say, I feel like I was bullied, but like the terminology bully is just so ugly. But yeah, I was kind of forced. Somebody made like a fake Facebook page acting like they were me and the girl that I was talking to at the time. Basically confronted, so I came to school and like everybody was just like, you said all this stuff. And I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like I fell asleep on my mom's bed. Like my mom can literally vouch for me, like I don't know what you're talking about. And like, yeah, I was forced to tell my mom because my mom was like, why are you so upset that this girl is not talking to you? And I'm like, I like her. Like I really like her.
No.
And she's just like, well, if she likes you, like she'll come back around, like, you know, don't get down about it or whatever. So she was actually kind of cool with it. She didn't care for the person per se, but she's always been like okay with it, and she loves Jules. My whole family loves Jules. It's so crazy. She's like the fave.
I love it.
But yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, let's dive into some stereotypes. But before we do that, the gold status, gold star status,
Yeah.
the gold star lesbian. What exactly is that?
So, I'm not a gold star lesbian.
Is anybody here a gold star lesbian?
No.
Don't think so.
No.
What? Okay, so what's a gold star
So
lesbian?
okay, so that is like, if you are a gold star, right?
Uh-huh.
You've never been with a guy.
Oh, ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've never been with a guy, and you just kind of dove straight. You already knew what you wanted. You knew you were gay. You knew you were a lesbian. You knew you were into the same sex, and just kind of blossomed that way instead
Gotcha.
of going through the experience of the opposite sex.
Right.
The norm, I guess you could say,
Right.
in that day and age. But yeah, so that's the gold
and
star.
none of you are a gold star.
No.
If you were to do it over again, you'd be
I'd
stars. I already know.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive into these stereotypes. We're going to watch a TikTok that shares a few of them. Let's check it out.
We're lesbians. They're gonna ask us who's the man in the relationship. We're lesbians. We're gonna complain that there's no lesbian bars in the area, and then one's gonna open up and we're not gonna show up and they're gonna shut down. We're lesbians. We've all had a crush on a girl with an undercut. We're lesbians. They're gonna tell us we just haven't found the right man yet. We're lesbians. We're gonna fall in love in 2 days, move in on day 7, and get a dog together on day 10. We're lesbians. We're gonna tell everyone we've met the love of our life, call each other wife, and then break up within a year. We're lesbians. We love boobs.
Okay, how much did y'all identify with? How much of that was trash?
95% is true.
How many times have y'all been propositioned to join a straight couple? Too many.
Too many.
All the time.
All the time.
A lot of people are out here looking for their unicorn.
Yeah.
So sometimes it won't even be like as a couple, like they'll just like want
One of us.
One.
Yeah.
one lesbian.
It's,
Even though they know you're in a relationship.
yeah.
Yeah.
The femme too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not for me. They don't want me. They want my baby.
That Jules over here like, yeah.
I get hit on by men
All the
lot.
time.
Really?
Crazy.
A lot. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm a polycar escort, so I work with 18-wheeler drivers, like truck drivers. So
Got
I
it.
escort oversized load 18-wheelers. So every driver I come across, like, I can literally show up looking just like this, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Like, I want you every time as my escort." And I'll be like, I have a girlfriend. And they'll be like, "That's fine. Like, she can come on the road with you." And I'm like, I'm here to do my job and leave. And they're like, "Well, I just like to have beautiful women on my load, so can you just be my escort when I need one in Houston?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." But literally, like,
Yes.
all the time.
She gets hit on often.
Oh my God. Okay, as far as the very quick relationships.
I guess like
It always happens.
I say I wouldn't even call it relationships.
Situation.
Yeah, they start off as
Situationships.
situationships,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's like you
that's
fall
big.
so hard, so
Yeah.
fast. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's a lot of emotions. A lot
Yeah.
of estrogen in the
The
room,
love
you know?
bombing.
Yeah.
Love bombing.
Love bombing.
yeah.
Have
for
y'all
sure.
ever moved in too fast with someone else? Have you ever thought, "Oh, I'm gonna marry her,"
Yeah.
and then absolutely not, never again?
Yes. I've had that.
Because we really just done that, just us. Cause this is the only person I've ever actually lived with.
Oh,
Yeah,
how long
this-
did it take y'all to move in together?
Well, actually, okay. So we were living with our parents.
Okay.
I was living with my mom, and when you think about it, yeah, we were kind of U-Haul lesbians because
Yeah.
What are
She-
you all lesbian?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's like the oldest term in the book.
that's what a U-Haul
That's
lesbian is.
that's
When
the
you-
definition of it. Like when you
like-
fall in, like you move in really quickly.
Oh, okay.
So it's
that is
called
you
U-Haul.
have
You
Yeah.
pack up your
Okay,
things
okay.
U-Haul
And you
and
guys
go.
move in together.
Yeah.
So we started like talking around October. She was playing games with me until like December, and then we were like actually like not like seriously talking, but like
seriously
showing
talking.
interest. Yeah. We were seriously talking, and then Christmas she started staying at my mom's. Well, when I was staying at my mom's, like every day, she was basically living
we
there.
alternated though, I'll say that.
Yeah.
There would be like, we'd spend a few weeks at her mom's, and then we'd spend a few weeks at my dad's, and it was just, because we didn't have our own place. And we wanted to be together all the time, obviously, because we're lesbians, so.
Yeah, so I guess you could say we were the U-Haul lesbians. We just didn't have our own place.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, y'all down to play a game?
Sure.
Okay, when we come back, we're gonna play a little game with these two couples. You stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I've got my girls here. We've got Markel, Jules, Daniela, and Alicia. And it's time for Game Night! Very simple game, just 4 questions, and it's basically who's more likely to. So you'll point at either yourself or your partner, okay?
Let's get it.
Okay, so who is likely to be the more romantic one? Okay, we're in agreement here. Okay. Okay, who has the better fashion sense?
I would say it's both of us.
Both of y'all?
Yeah.
Daniela's like me. all day,
Daniela,
every day.
for sure.
All right, who is more emotional?
For sure.
Girl, you better point to me.
Okay. Who's more dramatic?
Yeah.
Not them.
I don't know. It depends. Depends
I
on the
can
day.
admit it.
It depends on the day.
It depends on the
Daniela's like
moment.
me all
I'm
day.
sure.
Because I'd be like, babe, for real, you been dramatic. And then you call me dramatic a lot.
You are dramatic. You're emotionally dramatic.
Hey, we said I'm emotional, okay? We got that part.
All right, who is most likely to initiate?
Initiate what?
What?
Sex.
Oh,
Me all the way.
Me.
Yeah.
now. Right now.
Okay. I feel like y'all
the
agreed
moment.
for the majority of
Yeah.
the questions. It's pretty good. As far as lesbians versus gays are very open with their sex lives, and they tend to experiment with other gays and not give a about relationship status. Is it the same in the lesbian community?
Not at
No.
all.
Not at all.
I think we're definitely a little more secluded, and because we fall in love a little fast, you know what I mean? And then we stick to like one person. You
It's
know?
a lot more monogamous.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
think when I was younger, like, I was like more like into dating multiple people. So it was just like we were experiencing each other, but it wasn't like just sleeping around. You know, it was more like I just got a lot of people on my roster. Like I can go out, I can go do this, we can hang out. Maybe.
So can you
a
have
few.
multiple people on your roster that you're not sleeping with?
Yeah.
Or is that like
If
frowned
you're in an
upon?
open relationship or
Oh,
not.
like right now? No, don't touch her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not when you're in a relationship, when you're single.
Like if you're
Oh,
single,
oh,
yeah. Single
for
is just up
sure.
for grabs.
For
Like
sure.
it's
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
It's free
Like,
game.
I might be with you today, right now, and like tonight I might be with somebody else. And, like,
Yeah, may the
might
best,
just- yeah.
may the best
Not the
woman
same
win,
day.
For sure.
baby.
Not
May
same
the
day. maybe same hour depending on when we meet.
Damn, not I.
We know
not
who was
I.
the thought.
Hey, that was back then, you know.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on and sharing all this with me. I know y'all enjoyed this drink, okay?
Absolutely.
Is anybody a pillow princess up in here?
No.
Okay, good. All right, so the only pillow princess is this drink right here, and Alicia is going to join me behind the bar to show me how to make it. So you stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I'm behind the bar now with Alicia from Simone on Sunset, and you're here to do what? Back that glass up. Actually, I am. You're making me make the pillow princess, putting
ma'am.
me to work.
Absolutely.
That's fine. It's fine. That means I'm not a pillow princess, right? 'Cause
Correct.
I'm working. Okay,
Right.
good. All right, what do we do?
All right, so we're gonna do 2 ounces of our Reka vodka right here. So it'll
Okay.
be 2 of those full.
2 full ones of these.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is a vodka,
Yes.
okay?
And then you're gonna do 0.5, so you'll do the other side of this Saint Germain right here. Perfect.
I'm messy.
That's
is
all
what
right.
it is.
And then you're going to do 0.75 of this strawberry syrup. You can do a full one of that actually. Perfect. And then you're gonna do a full ounce of the lemon.
Wait, if this is lemon, what's that right there?
Egg white.
Ooh, egg. Oh, that's why it's so frothy.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll do an ounce of the egg white as well.
Okay. All right.
And then that little clear bottle right here, that's the rose water. So you don't even have to use a jigger, you just do a splash of that. Just a little splash. Splash. Beautiful.
Oh, that's why it smells like roses, not just the garnish.
Yes, correct.
Okay, cool.
That was a good slam. That was a very good slam. Oh,
It's getting everywhere.
It is.
It is what it is.
it's all right.
It's still getting everywhere.
All right, take that apart,
Okay.
and you're gonna do the scoop of ice in the small one.
All
You
right.
can fill it like halfway.
All right. And do it again.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Shake the out of it. Shake the out of it.
See now.
There you
Calm
go.
down a bit.
Calm down a bit.
Okay, I'm tired now. Maybe now I want to be a pillow princess.
You did better than me. All right, now you're gonna strain it
Okay.
into that beautiful glass there.
It's a gorgeous, gorgeous glass.
Super cute embellished martini glass.
Look at that.
Perfect.
I need another refill.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, well, putting me to work. I might have a little extra in here, so sorry. Okay, not y'all too. I don't know if I got it. All right, well, listen. Well,
Enough in there.
they're gonna put me back to work. All right. Cheers to you. I hope you learned a little something tonight. Stop stereotyping and stop bullying, all right? Cheers to you. We'll see you guys next time. I gotta make more, huh? We've got every episode of The Nightcap, and we can go for hours. Download the Fox Local app on any of the following smart TV platforms and get in on the fun.